Hey guys, Dib the Awesome here to talk about a new ML challenge event. We are talking about the Dr. Viktor's Patreons event specifically, or the Dr. Viktor's challenge. Be a good customer to Dr. Viktor and he shall reward you. In this timed event, you will get different amounts of points for every rare, epic, or legendary cell obtained from the Monster Lab shop. The higher the rarity of the cell, the more points you'll get for the challenge. In a nutshell, for every cell you buy in the shop this next 3 days or what have you, you get points. I do believe it's 3 days, or pretty close to 4, but 3 days and 13 hours. You have that much time left as of recording this video. You get a point for each point from each thing you get, be it rare, epic, or legendary, and you get more points the higher the rarity. So, as you can see here, I have 1,000 points at the moment. I basically got 600 points by buying all the rare cells, by buying all the rare cells in the shop. I will say that'll help decrease your end cost. If you're aiming for the 15,000 X speed runes, that'll greatly lower the amount of points you'll need to obtain it, or like it'll lower your gem cost. You should buy every single rare cell you see, or rare cells options you see in the shop, because you should get 200 points for just that. You should get you see it stacks up at an amount of time, what have you. And this event is really good because just straight up the bat, you can get a igursus at 6,000 points. This is the thing people are most excited for because he's a really good monster, and a lot of people missed out on him during the 300. Just the 300. 300 when he was offered for 300 gems. A lot of people missed that, but now here's an opportunity to pick him up. In order to do so, though, you need to get 150 cells, which would cost you 450 gems. This is for like legendary cells at the lowest price. If you were to just start up clean blank, just straight up the bat, you would need that much. You would honestly would. So you need 150 cells, and then that's the equivalent to 450 gems, so about almost 500 gems for that. But keep in mind, you are getting 20 cells. You're not just spending gems just to get a igursus, but you're also spending gems for 20 of several different monsters, a set of 20 for several different monsters that you can use toward your first rank up if you get them in the future, which is beneficial to you in that way. So you'll always have a monster ranked up ahead of time. If you want to get up to that X rune, it'll cost you 1,125 gems, and you should have 38 different kind of sets of monsters. You buy 20 cells for 38 different monsters, and you'll have that. You'll have the X rune. That's how much you need to spend for that. It's a little bit under. It's under a pretty much a $50 vase. If you were to get a gem vase right now on sale for $50, you're spending about the range of that. You still have some leftover gems too, mind you, so you can continue to buy a few monsters and or a rune or two. Maybe you get some runes for that igursus, or you could use all 3 X runes on that igursus. You have the option to do so. What have you? You decide what those runes go towards. I'm just saying. But you need 1,125 gems to get that quest done. I'm just saying that's what you need, and you need 38 different monsters for that. 38 different monsters in all, just in all throughout your entire purchases. That's the total you need. You need to choose 38 different monsters and get those cells. So we're gonna show you how much you get in a set of 20, or like in a set, what you should get per monster. So the maximum amount of cells you can get for the cheapest of price is 20 cells per monster at the cost of 30 gems per monster. So I have let's see, I've already gotten some thyra cells, so I can't really do that. So let's get some Hercule cells. I have 11 Hercule cells at the moment, and I can get up to 20. So I should have 31. I'm going to tap it a few times, and I should only lose 30 gems. See, now it just bumped up. You gotta notice that. As soon as you hit the 30 gem mark, it's gonna bump up the price to an additional one, while also it's not increasing the price, it's not increasing your gem, the cell count. You're always gonna get 2 cells, but now the gem price has increased at this point. So it's good in that regard of just getting up to 30, and that's it. If you get any more beyond that, you're increasing the total price at the end on yourself. You are doing so on that. But yeah, I need just straight up again. You need pretty much 38. If you were to have like a zero counter thing, if you had 0 points at the moment, that's how many different monsters you need to have done in order to get those 3 speed runes. I myself, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get those 3 speed runes because that sounds fantastic and it would look really, really nice on this Grisandria here. Thanks a lot, guys. Again, I'm taking my team right now for getting giving me cells for this. I really do appreciate it. Again, look out for that commentary video. I did comment on the team chat that I'd make a commentary like I do all the time with this stuff, and thank you very much for that. It's actually a really, really good deal because you're getting just straight up a full igursus. You're getting 38 20s for you're getting 20s for 38 different monsters, so you'll have pretty much the first rank if you obtain more than one of a monster in the future, and that's nice. You can also collab with other people to make those 20s worth it more. I mean, like you can get it up to 80, and then you can use Elementium to craft if you wanted to, or that's just the things you can do. Theoretically speaking, in some, I'm not going to speak it like, I don't speak the advanced language or, the advanced tactics, but theoretically speaking, this could be cheaper than just straight up buying the monster themselves through the use of cell donations, cell trading with other people, what have you. This is the time to talk with your teammates. Like, be tactical about it. As you can see, I got 400 points per unit. I don't even think I said that, but for each 20 cells you get for a specific monster, you should be getting 400 points each for that. You should be getting that. And I want to share with you guys real quick before this video ends. I want to show with you guys that if you buy, I'm not actually going to spend, coins on it because I don't have a lot to make it worth it. I have like 802, war coins at the moment. But you can pretty much use war coins to get igursus. If you wanted, in all honesty, if you wanted igursus, or just like if you had like a lot of coins in general, 9k specifically, you can actually get igursus without spending any gems in this event. If you have 9k award coins right now, you should be able to get igursus by simply just buying Shananar's pet cells. You should be able to do just that, or you could buy Invar's pet cells. But let's just side the screen over here. You guys know between the two. Which one to get, you guys should know, yeah. Yeah, that's that. I wanted to share with you guys that real quick. So if you have a lot of coins, that's an option you may do. If you have specifically 9k coins, you can get to that point of just getting igursus for pretty much for free. So that's a really good deal. If you don't even have to spend any any gems for igursus, that's a really good deal. Because you kind of just use them there and you don't have to spend any gems on it. But you are spending war coins, which take a really long time to accumulate. Unless you just pub stomp every single person you fight in war. That's also a thing. But yeah, that's I just wanted to share with you that real quick. Let me know what you guys are planning on doing. Let me know if you guys are planning on collaborating with your friends. We'd really love to know that. It's always nice to collab with people on stuff like this event. What have you. But yeah, let me know what your favorite reward out of the thing down below is. As you notice, I didn't even mention the 250 Elementium because that reward doesn't exist. Look how much points you actually have to spend for that. Look at that. 45. Who will have that much gems, really? In all honesty, you spend 1,125 for just the, for the set of 3 speeds. So. In all honesty, it'll cost you about almost 4,000. The odds are that'll cost you almost 4,000 gems, and that would be a lot of monsters. In all honesty, that'd be a lot of monsters for just getting those Elementium. That reward doesn't exist, but the speed runes do. Overall, this is a really good event. If you have 1,125 gems. This is a good deal. I mean, you should probably think about doing this. I'm going to do it. The only thing I'm having trouble with now is deciding what 38 monsters I want to get cells for. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope this was helpful. thanks and a shout out to Arma Gaming who helped me with math, with my calculations to ensure everything was light. So I was actually my morning was pretty much figuring out because I wanted to be 100% solid on the pricings. So I did a bunch of different calculations and shit, and pretty much it was that situation where you had it right the first time. You had it right the first time, but you didn't need to go any more advanced beyond that, and yeah, that was my morning today. So yeah, I'm Dib the Awesome. Hope this video helped you out, and I'll catch you guys later.